Hello everyone, Mr. Power46 here, and welcome to Let's Play Costume Quest 2. Time to start the next few episodes. I'm live streaming this. Still got the DLC, you know. Kinda nice. The DLC is only for people who bought it beforehand. Okay, so let's see, where do we leave off? Of course, there's him. And that is a good upgrade for the... I can't even talk. What is wrong with me? The brown paint is good for the candy corn if you're gonna use that throughout the game, because not only does the candy corn attract attacks, I don't remember if that's an upgrade or not, but if it can have a defensive boost while doing it, then pretty good. Man, I'm not good at this thing called YouTube. Let's see, where was I quest-wise? Oh, I have to talk to Corvus, but I can't do that. More trick-or-treating houses. I'm assuming the rest are not in this little area. Just messing around, walking back and forth. Also, tires give you candy. No idea why, but it sounds good. Actually, it sounds disgusting, but hey, look, a kid in a banana costume making puns. Making the pun of gave him the slip. And here is a creepy treat card. And I said some things wrong last few episodes. They replaced battle stamps of the creepy treat cards. The first game, creepy treat cards were there, and they were just a collectible that all it got was an achievement and a costume, which you also need for a different achievement. Hey look, Shady teleported. Always fun. And there's a couple of maps if you need maps. I have played this a couple of times, so yeah. But the creepy treat cards only got you a costume or two, and wasn't that much use. Also, I'm finding hide and seek kids. And the battle stamps gave you effects in battle, which after 3 turns in the battle, which, you know. Hey look, they're competing. They're trying to attract people. Of course, they're competing of the statues. I can't remember how to do that side quest. I think it's later. You might go, side quest, what? Yeah, it's kind of silly. And look, another house. Uh-oh. Right into the battles. I say right into the battles. It's probably been like 5 or 10 minutes. I don't know the exact amount of time that goes into these videos. I have a nice setup, so I don't even need to edit. So I don't bother editing. So, yeah. And amazing, eh? Oh, you jerk. They've got a healer. Time to kill the healer. Because healers are not good in games. It's a war crime in real life to kill the medic, but in real life, medics do not act as super healing soldiers. They just protect people. Just heal people after all of the battling is done. Kind of an irony of video games. If medics could heal on the fly like they do in video games, if they could do that in real life, everyone would kill the medic and it would not be a war crime. But they don't have magical healing powers. Am I gonna lose a character? That would be ridiculous. I'll just use the Bubble Barf card. That's always fun, right? I don't know why there's a little bit of lag. It's weird. So close. Dang, type advantages. But yeah, this is a relatively easy game. I say after almost losing one of my characters. Irony. I don't know if that's irony, but... And if you want, you can eat candy here, as I said in the first few episodes. But, as it is, it was relatively close. Now, he wants us to trick or treat here. We may have a problem here later, but we'll get to that when we get to that. For now, knocking on doors still. Ah, great. Another battle. Fortunately, that healing animation is quick. And also, fortunately, I have some attacks available. Maybe I shouldn't use them. Maybe I should save them. Nah. Missile barrage. Still remember I preferred stuns in the first game because they were so much better than anything else. Oh, and those were the two main attacks of the guys. I probably already showed them both. And both of these guys will die from the fire, from their burns. I keep pressing the wrong one. The wrong trigger. Really nice having a controller for PC. Relatively simple to get one too. I mean, if you have Windows 10, and there's a person, opened a lot more suddenly, rather than slow, dramatic pause. But You can use Xbox One controllers by plugging it in via micro USB. Also, trash candy. Yay! Oh yeah, and this part. Dang birds. That was a puzzle that you wouldn't have known what to do if you forgot about things. Hey, I found the last hide and seek kid, which means I get a bigger bag, which does not allow you to hold more candy, but rather gives you more attack power, which is really nice actually. It's also really nice that they made it so that when you're using the punching attack in the overworld, you just keep walking instead of stopping in the middle of it. And now I have a potato sack for the trick-or-treat bag. And there's some musicians out on the street. They need something. Oh, I forgot to take off the clown costume from the puzzle earlier. I'll do that now. Swapping to... I'll go for robot. When stuns were king, robot was meh, but because you can't do stuns easily like you could in the first one with creepy treat cards, or I suppose it was battle stamps in the first one. I keep forgetting to say the right one. Hey look! More costume materials! Yay! Candy corn piñatas are always fun, right? Weird sentence to utter. Hey look! Oral! Now, you may remember, earlier in the game, the dentist who is the main villain is named Oral. We're in the past. Here's a kid named Oral. All of these phrases could be taken out of context, but that's beside the point. So, that means that yes, that is the villain of this game. Uh-oh. Also, I noticed with the enemies, the door starts opening earlier, but it opens slower, which sounds like counterintuitive. Ooh. I still will prefer to go after the mages. And I think that white heat of those enemies is it's either a ranger or it's a more dangerous foe that can, if it wants to, increase the attack power of any opponent, because there's a bunch of that kind. Looks like it's instead either poison. Well, it's probably both. Yeah, it's poison. That's fun. I think Reynolds may die here. The original costume quest, they were originally planning on only allowing you to play as the female lead of the game. And whoops, it even gave me a whoops. Man, my timing game is off today. Let's go drink some water. Yeah, that drove everyone crazy of having to do that. You can, and in the base game, you can, you can't do anything about that. And in the PC version, they patched it so that you can just press RB and eat a little bit of your candy. Enough that you could do it after every battle and still buy everything, which is nice. But that did not come with the initial versions, and some console versions still don't have that patch. Possibly all, I'm not sure. So let's go into the club, Mink's place. They probably prefer to call it a cafe, particularly for alcohol reference reasons. People asking why we're here. And of course there's bottles. And people are really not liking the music here. So, we'll have to do something about that. But first, let's continue our main objective. See if the quests... I missed a house somewhere. That's always fun. Let's see if I can find that house. It was probably back here. I probably spoke too soon when I said and we're probably out of them. That's always fun. In fact, if anyone was paying attention, they were probably going, "It's right there. Come on." Because that's what usually happens. And as you can see by the little lights at the base of them, it's really nice. I can't remember if I already... okay. I already did that one. It's funny that I've tried Let's Plays because I'm probably not very good at them. Oh. But they turn off their lights when you've trick-or-treated everywhere. Uh-oh. Slow motion door open. The dentist will have the talisman. And I will just do this. Always fun. And I shouldn't have done that probably, but because I want to use a card. Oh, cool. Yay. I want to use the double candy reward card because that's always a nice one to use. But yeah, when we can, we'll go to Corvus and learn some new things. You can learn to be able to attack more times per turn and to counter-attack instead of just defending. Whoops. Not doing that. But now I'll get the double candy reward, which is nice. So I got 140 instead of 70. So, hey, look! That's the last house. Uh-oh. Someone stole our candy. Rude. Looks like it is the kid with the braces, aka Oral White. Yes. And he's hiding and going home. Why it was behind a bunch of grass, I don't know. But we've got a problem in that we can't get through this leaf pile. So we'll have to go through another way. They need a hornist. And they're asking for, say, a clown horn. And I need to get some music cred for these people to let me do stuff. I don't think this is a side quest, technically. So, let's be a hornist for the band. Oh, and drum up some interest. I don't remember this puzzle. Ah, you're drumming up some interest by bringing some people in. And this guy's interested by this kid repeatedly launching from a cannon. We're trying to get more people interested in this band so that we can get it some music cred. So, yeah. I know there might be some people just listening. So, I'm not doing a very good job at explaining it. But I think that's enough. People, let's look around a little bit more. Yeah, I think that's enough people to be able to attract. To be able to do that. They've never had this big of an audience. An audience of 3 people. And he tells me, wait until he points at me to use the horn. I can't even use the horn unless I'm at that point. And yes, it's way out of tune. And you can do it repeatedly. Of course. Whoops. I got music cred, man. And now that I'm looking at my health, actually, I'll demonstrate. That's what you can do to heal if you want. Now, the reason why... Oh yeah. We don't even need to do this stuff yet, but we'll do it now anyway. They'll pay us 50 bucks to do clown horn stuff. And yes, you can repeatedly press it. It's really kind of obnoxious that you can do it, but why not? Basically, you're just doing jazz solos. That's basically how they work, right? Jazz is just on tune. Ugh. On to, let's see if my brain can work. It's just on tune solos, right? Or on tune jazz. I can't even talk. What the crap? It's just on tune improv. And I got 50 bucks. Seems like it would be a lot easier. Seems like it would be a lot more useful than candy, but you only use it for the main quest once. And then everything you buy is with Shady, who, for those who aren't actually looking, is a goblin. Or, I can't remember the exact term, but... And looks like Shady has some extra. Let's see. Gremlins, I don't know. And we've got some more things, like upgrades to the superhero costume, upgrades to the clown costume. Apologies for the mouse cursor that actually looks like it's supposed to be in the game, because it actually is supposed to be in the game. Maybe I'll move it off to the side. But I don't really want any of those at the moment. Also, once again, changing back to the robot. Now, I don't remember what to do next. Because, what do I have as far as this goes? Okay, I need one more piece, and since it's the first piece, theoretically it should be earlier in the area. Theoretically. But, I need that to be able to give stuff to Little Bones. Note that the main bad guy that you saw right at the end of the original costume quest was Big Bones. Coincidence? No. I don't think so, at least. Oh, looks like I can actually go back to Chorus. I think... Looks like there's 103,000 frames rendered. Cool that there's none dropped. I always like to see that. But I think because of that, I'll find a save point and we'll see the next episode of where the last piece is. Probably in that Chronoculus, actually. I vaguely remember that. Anyway, that's beside the point. I'm already refreshed, so I don't need to heal. So, until next time, no idea how to do an outro. And I was probably saying intro for the outros in the first few episodes. I apologize for that. Until next time, no idea how to do an outro. Goodbye.